Bubba Watson in a playoff. Your champion here at the Travelers. His first victory on tour.
I just gotta say thanks to my mom and dad. Without them, I'm nothing. You know, my dad's battling cancer right now. Dad, I'm praying for you. I love you.
And the rest of us will too. Congratulations on your first win.
It's in. Oh no.
It bubbled just that little bit, didn't it, as it left the club. 67 to finish for Tiger Woods.
Yeah, and now the relief.
Tiger Woods is the 135th Open champion. He is the champion golfer of the year. And there's emotion there because I'm sure he's thinking of his father and how much his father would have loved to have been here and see him winning in this way. His father who died earlier this year, his father who was such an influence on Tiger.
You just can't play how Nick Faldo used to play.
The last time that I kind of knew I would caddy for him, obviously in professional event, to go up to St Andrews. It was an eventful week for him. He cut his finger. It was raining. It was wet. He didn't play great on the Thursday, and he wasn't thinking of playing. He was actually thinking of like withdrawing because he had played terrible on the Thursday. He was like, I don't want to go out like this. And we just said, look, we don't care what score you shoot. Just go out and enjoy it. Just go have some fun.
And I fortunately had an amazing Friday because I cut my finger. Everything went wrong early in the week and I couldn't grip the club. And I'm thinking, why? What has happened here? Had a lousy day on Thursday. I couldn't grip the club. I couldn't strike. I was hitting wedges, fat and thin. And then the next morning we went out, didn't really want to play and what have you. My boy was great. He said, well, just go for a walk, Dad. And off we went. Chokes me up. Sure does.
Faldo, let's see if he can find a birdie on the 17th. Go on. Go on. Oh, Nick Faldo birdies the road hole.
Yeah, it was a great walk. If the whole goal of the week was to get on that bloody bridge in my Pringle.
Yeah, had a big lump in my throat, like walking up 17 and then 18, obviously, over the Swilcan Bridge. The picture stand there is just something that I will remember forever. And yeah, thankfully you hold a smelly downhill left to right 4-footer to save his par on 18, which I think kept
Arnold, we talked about it in the booth all telecast long. We know it's not easy to make the effort to come out here, but what does it mean to you to be here at the home of golf again?
Well, it was wonderful, and all these people fill the stands up, and the enthusiasm that I saw today just made all of it. The trip in 1960 to come here and play and listen to the things that my father told me.
There's great.
Hope you can see the golf ball through the tears.
A phenomenal talent and a major champion.
They've come a long way together, Jim, those two. That's a great story. With all that's gone on in your life, look at the crowd. What can this victory mean to you?
Oh, it's the greatest one. I can't explain it. It's been a lot of ups and downs, and it's a sweep. It's been like this all day, all week, and I just love the fans. It's great to win one.
On the bridge, with tears running down his face, I'm saying, this is Watson. He was doing it on Tuesday, though. We played a practice round.
I was walking up the fairway over the bridge crying. Jack finally grabbed me. He said, Tom, Come on, get a hold of yourself. You have a golf tournament to play here. I had to par the last hole to make the cut. He knew my position. It wasn't all about him. He knew he had a concern for me, something that he always had, and I appreciate that very, very much.
Watson holed his par putt to make it through to the weekend, exiting the stage to allow his great friend one final moment of magic. An incredible putt by an incredible champion.
We played the first 2 rounds, and he was sitting there, and I'm sitting there, he says, "Man, you're emotional, aren't you?" He says, it's not every time you get the opportunity to play with somebody who's finishing their career who has been as special to me as you have," which was very, very nice for him to say.
That moment 10 years ago will last.
We've got a highlight reel here from just Mallory's reactions these last few holes. She's wearing the emotions for both of them.
Now this moment has almost arrived, and Mallory can barely handle it.
And Corey Connors' day indeed has arrived. He's got no bigger fan than Mallory.
We're with Steve Stricker. How would you characterize your emotions right now as a winning captain for the United States, Steve?
Speechless. Everything about it. These guys all came together. They all came together. 2 weeks ago they came together. Showed me a lot about this group of guys. You know, they all showed up for the practice rounds. All the assistant captains showed up for the practice rounds. I mean, they had a mission this week, and you could tell it. And they played great, and they came together. I just can't tell you. I mean, Brooks and Bryson want to play together. That's how much it came together. So that shows a lot about this whole team.
It was just a great day. I just can't believe it, because I was trying to let it go with those 3 putts, and just made that clutch putt on the last hole. And it's unbelievable. I can't believe I won this thing. It was such a hard day. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed.
Put it into words. This sums it up. You know, I had a little rough year last year. You know, I changed some things in my life, and I put so much sweat this year and a lot of tears, just being down and upset, and to finally swung like a feather, like he told me, like he told James I was doing, and I'm speechless.
Captain, the vice captains, we've had a great time. You know, it looks like it's not going to pan out the way we want on the golf course. You know, I've been extremely disappointed that I haven't contributed more for the team. I'm glad I got a point on the board today for them, but it's been a tough week, and the more and more I play in this event, I realize that it's the best event in golf, bar none, and I love being a part of it. I can't wait to be a part of many more.